Hi guys, welcome to Tabby Simplified Recipes. We are finally back after 8 months of being away. We are finally back, and hopefully this time we are here to stay. Thank you so much for all of you who've been checking on me, wanting to know why I'm not uploading. I've been up and down, work and of course life. So we are back, and we are starting with our first recipe today. That is tripes. We are making tripes matumbo. We are making matumbo today, and our ingredients will be onions, tomatoes, capsicum, coriander leaves, and coriander stalk, and of course our spices. We'll be using curry powder, paprika, tomato paste, salt, and beef cube. You can choose to skip the spices if you're not a fan, but if you are a fan like I am, you can just use the spices that I used or even add more, just depending with your liking. So into our pan, I add in some oil. I forgot to tell you about the garlic. Supposed to have some garlic, and I added like 2 tablespoons of oil because I just wanted some oil to help me fry the garlic and the onions, because my trips are very, very, very fatty. The trips are very fatty, sorry. So I just needed some little oil just to help me with the frying. So you cook your garlic until it's golden brown, and then you add in your onions until they are like translucent or golden brown, depending on the heat, and then add in your coriander stalk. This is a step that I don't wanna miss ever in my recipes. I mean, this step changes everything. Coriander stalk has the best aroma if it's cooked at the beginning. So our coriander stalk is well cooked right now, and then we add in our tomatoes. I used like 3 large tomatoes. Yeah, I used like large tomatoes. So depending on the amount of trips that you got, you know how much onions or how much tomatoes to use, or how many tomatoes to use, sorry. So yeah, so mix everything all together. Make sure you cook the the tomatoes until they are well cooked, and we add in our spices. Yeah, we add in our spices, and of course I've said, if you're not a spice person, you can just skip these steps. It's not a must. You can just work with the tomatoes and the onion and the garlic, and you'll be good to go. So mix everything all together, and then make sure your tomatoes are well cooked, like well cooked, well crushed. We don't want to see some big tomato pieces on our tripes. We just want them to, we want the juicy out of the tomatoes. So let it cook well, and then add in our tripes. You see how fatty it is. The tripe was very, very fatty. So that's why I didn't use a lot of oil. So mix everything together again. Mix everything together all together. Give it a good mix. And then cover and let it simmer for about a minute or two, just to get the juice out of the tomatoes. You see? And then you can just serve. At this point, you can serve, because we had already boiled our trips. They were well cooked. We just wanted them to get some flavor. So at this point, you can serve. But because I wanted some soup, I had some broth that I had, or the broth that remained when I was boiling the tripes. So I'll be using that instead of water. But you can also add some. You can just use some water if you don't have if you didn't strain some soup out of it. So I want some soup because I want to use some soup. So I'm adding in some more soup, some more broth from the boiling, and let it cook for like 5 minutes just to get the thick. I want the thick soup. But I'll be removing it. You won't like see me serving it, so don't be shocked. So after like a while, after like 3-5 minutes, you see it is well cooked. Now we add in our capsicum and let it simmer again for about 30 seconds to a minute, just to let that aroma. We cover it, and then after like for like a minute or 30 seconds, we are done. We switch off our stove and add in our coriander leaves. This is the point you say you are done, because you are now garnishing your meal. You've garnished it with coriander leaves, and now it's time for us to serve. You can just cover it for like 2 minutes to let it cool down, or you can serve it as hot as it is, you know. And that's it, guys. It's that simple to make tripes, wet fried tripes. So we're serving it with ugali and some skuma wiki. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Keep it locked here, because we will be having more and more recipes coming. It's back to back now. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and like this video. Bye bye. Thank you.